Me bully boys of Liverpool, I'd have you to beware. When you sail in a packet ship, no dungaree jumpers wear, but have a big monkey jacket all ready to your hand, for there blows some cold nor'westers on the banks of Newfoundland. We'll scrape her and we'll scrub her with holy stone and sand, and we'll think of them cold nor'westers on the banks of Newfoundland. There was Jack Lynch from Ballynahinch, Mike Murphy and some more. I tell you, well, they suffered like hell on the way to Baltimore. They'd pawned their gear in Liverpool, and they sailed as they did stand, and there blows some cold nor'westers on the banks of Newfoundland. We'll scrape her and we'll scrub her with holy stone and sand, and we'll think of them cold nor'westers on the banks of Newfoundland. The matey stood on the forecastle lead and loudly did roar. Now rattle her in, me lucky lads, we're bound for America's shore. Go wash the mud off that dead man's face and heave to beat the band, for there blows some cold nor'westers on the banks of Newfoundland. We'll scrape her and we'll scrub her with holy stone and sand, and we'll think of them cold nor'westers on the banks of Newfoundland. So now it's reef and reef, me boys, with the canvas frozen hard, and it's mountain pass every mother son on a 90-foot topsail yard. Never mind about boots and oilskins, but hauler you'll be damned, for there blows some cold nor'westers on the banks of Newfoundland. We'll scrape her and we'll scrub her with holy stone and sand, and we'll think of them cold nor'westers on the banks of Newfoundland. And now we're off the hook, me boys, and the land's all white with snow, but soon we'll see the pay table and have all night below.
2 up now, usually within 2 to 4 minutes of hunting, fishing, whales.
Right behind us.
Saying it's snugger with me than it is at sea on the banks of Newfoundland. So we'll scrape her and we'll scrub her with holy stone and sand, for while we're here we can't be there on the banks of Newfoundland.
Nice, blue shot.
Just to wake up in the morning to the quiet of the cove and hear Aunt Bessie talking to herself, and to hear poor Uncle John mumbling wishes to O'Nell. It made me feel like everything was fine. I was born down by the water, it's here I'm gonna stay. I've searched for all the reasons why I should go away, but I haven't got the thirst for all those modern day toys, so I'll just take my chances with those saltwater joys. Following a little brook as it trickles to the shore in the autumn when the trees are flame red. Kicking leaves
I was fully expecting it, as my wife is a photographer, but it's good to see how they all click, and I've got some really good video footage of them all, and how they really like their craft and how they get better at it, and they push each other to get better and better.
flashed the white to move the capelin, and how they fished was really cool from above. I think I like seeing the landscape on the Zodiac and being the proximity, but seeing the whole life, what life in the ocean is like from above was real cool.
So Judy, how's your fear here?
It's not very good because I can see ledges on both sides of me.
But you're challenging that fear.
I am challenging that fear, but with shaky knees.
After fog, the ocean smells our perfume too.
We were inspired by the puffin mating video we watched in our quick little get-together this morning, and having the puffin come within a couple of feet of me and walk right on by like it was an everyday experience was phenomenal.
Few whales at Buena Vista that put on quite a nice show for us. Quite larger than I expected, and it was really cool seeing them come up and eat their
Some
fish.
go to where the buildings reach to meet the clouds, where warm and gentle people turn to swarming faceless crowds. So I do without their riches.
Really great because I've never seen one from above. I always see them from under, from below, and it was really nice to see them.
Some years ago, since I left from my island to go to the mainland, like the old folks would say, as I walked up the gangway and I stood on the starboard and I gazed on the harbor on a grey
how you get to know the people, and it just feels like you're in a little private club when you are with a group of people. New friends, friends from strangers.
And of course when the fog rolled in, then they made up the hay. It's been more than a long, long time since I held you and called you mine. And we waited for the sun to shine on a grey, foggy day. In the early morn, to the sound of the old foghorn, and wait for the men to return with their boats in the bay.
Oh, wow.
All these things I don't see no more when I lived on the old Cape shore, and I gazed on the boats on the moor on a grey, foggy day. Summer days, they were warmer then, when we laughed with the old fishermen, and they cursed when the fog rolled in, then they made up the hay. It's been more than a long, long time since I held you and called you mine, and we waited for the sun to shine on a grey, foggy day.
Right there too.
long as my heart doesn't break from those old memories, old lovers and old used to be. I'll come home for to stay. I can still hear the ocean roar through the hills on the old Cape shore. There are no fishing boats anymore, but it's a grey, foggy day. Summer days, they were warmer then, when we laughed with the old fishermen, and they cursed when the fog rolled in. Then they made up the hay. It's been more than a long, long time since I held you and called you mine, and we waited for the sun to shine on a grey, foggy day. And I pray that the sun will shine on this grey, foggy day.